I am in a bib.
Hey, you know what?
And when I go down into
I don't know why she's in a
crib,
bib.
I hang and study and get straight A's. That's why we're here at CUSOTA. Yay! Hey.
Good job. Okay, will you click the PowerPoint for me? That one? Or I guess I can click it. This doesn't record me, I forgot. Okay, so this will be super brief. We're just gonna go over some housekeeping kind of items. Yeah. Okay. Do you have a question?
Yeah, let's start talking.
Okay. So for Dean's reimbursement, these are the only individuals that I have recorded that say they want reimbursement. And all of these people have fulfilled all of the dues, meetings, and volunteer hours. So the only thing left to do is to watch the conference prep meeting, which was sent in an email by Nicole Vasquez. And it's only 10 minutes long, and it just tells you the other requirements that you need beforehand. If your name is not on this list and you want Dean's reimbursement, make sure you talk to me. But these are the only individuals that I have that have showed interest. Okay, and then Capitol Hill Day is on Wednesday the 20th from 12 to...
so last week.
Oh. Oh, gosh. You guys.
That was so last week.
So that's not right. It's supposed to be April.
How was Capitol Hill Day, guys? Anyone go? You did?
I'm taking over. I'll be the post-tech rep.
Oh, nice.
Tell us about it.
Yeah,
It was so great.
What did you do?
We just met with different legislatures, we met the lobbyists, and just so important for people to be members of OTAC because then all the due money pays the lobbyists to lobby for us. It's really important for next year because you guys probably know that our practice act is up the vote. So it's super, super important that we get passed, otherwise you won't get a license.
Wait, fill us in on that vote, Bill? What bill? Do I know that
It's
bill?
called, I'm not sure, it's up next year, so like our policy is again, I guess. But anyway, so just like kind of prepping the lobbyists for that, so they can lobby to the legislatures that need them to vote for us.
Yeah.
But most people know about OT, like the people who've been there for a while, and like the little OT, so that's a good thing. But just all like the freshman legislatures, there's like 30 of them who don't know about it yet.
Interesting. Did you learn about any bills that you didn't know were out there or anything they're trying to pass?
The opioid bill.
For prevention or something? Oh, okay.
And then a couple
So you're like,
Do they do safe injection sites in Denver?
I think they started, I thought that was a thing when we had our opioid panel or whatever
They
it was
are.
called.
Yeah, I know. They're both paramedic.
Oh, yeah.
But at least people get like clean needles.
Totally.
They are gonna. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously that slide wasn't updated. Sorry. Okay, so here are some volunteer events. There's the main one that I want to bring to your attention is the Regis Health Fair, which is April 6th. It's a Saturday, and it's 8 a.m. until noon. So far, we only have 2 people running the booth. And in case you weren't here or didn't listen last week, we have a cognitive station, and there's like 500 people that come through. And for our station, we'll be giving like a little bit of education on cognition. I have a handout, and then we'll be showing them different apps that they can use to improve or maintain different cognitive functioning. Be super great if anyone wants to represent OT. You guys don't have to come the whole time. If you just want to come for a little bit, that's totally fine. And I also need some help with making the handout. If you're interested in that, you can get an hour of volunteer work. So for this one, you can email Sydney, and she'll pass it on to me. And also, if you know anyone in the class that's not in CUSOTA that wants to do it, that'd be cool too. And then RISE has a dance on the 19th. I think this one was like around the world was the theme or something. And then they also have all of their affiliated therapeutic rec programs that vary in the dates. But if you want to do one of those, just email Sydney so she knows. And then the last 2 have been up all semester. And if you look at the schedule, you can pick which date you would like to do for one of those. Okay, so our new exec team for 2019 and 20. We have Kira as the president, and then Cam is the vice president. Yeah. And they will be at the meetings in April, but then they'll be taking over for the fall. And we don't have a secretary elected. Oh, I think that's my next slide. Yeah, we don't have a secretary elected, so elections for this will occur in the fall. I can't remember what month it is. I think it's August or September. But Kira will be sending that out later on. Okay. Yeah, by the way. No. And then lastly, I just wanted to see if you guys have any recommendations for next year. Anything that you thought went well, didn't go well, wanting just anything different or the same, any feedback. Or you can email me if you don't want to tell me, or you can text me or something. If you have no feedback, then we're chilling. Yes. What's your feedback?
For like you guys coming up, I think that was really fun getting like a group together for that one Rise event. So maybe if we had like not as many opportunities to like pick your own date and doing it alone, but more opportunities as a group scheduled, like one per month that you guys do. I think that'd be really cool because it makes more of an impact. I mean, not that you're not making an impact, but she just said the whole atmosphere of the dance changed when we had like 10 of us come.
Definitely, yeah. And it's a little class bonding. And we have a ton of ideas and sites for you, so don't feel
I just want to try to get like more members.
Yes.
Like, more
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll run through a bunch of like tips, I guess. But I had like more than halfway through the semester, people still didn't know where they would volunteer through if they went to Regis. So I think just advocating for it and talking to people way too many times and annoying them. Yeah.
Back to the election. Does everyone know that Heidi is the new OTAC rep?
Yeah, she just told us about capital holidays.
3 seconds.
We're gonna let you finish it out.
Stay strong.
Okay, so she is. So.
Yay, Heidi! Yeah.
Well, everyone should know. No one is left out. You know,
If you know, you know. Cool. Well, if you have recommendations and you're watching online, just email me. Yeah. Okay, so the last meeting is on the 17th. It'll be the same time, same room. And I'm hoping to have a graduate come and talk to us like a graduate from our program, come talk to us and just answer questions. I have yet to get someone to want to do it, so maybe we'll Zoom with someone. I'll figure that out. But then we'll also do just some snacks and wrap up, and that's all we got. If you have recommendations for snacks, if you really like something, text me and I'll get it.
Pizza.
Pizza, got it in. Okay, and if you're watching online, email conference to Emily for your attendance. Oh, little quick tidbit. Make sure, I'm gonna try and be in contact with everyone that needs reimbursement, but please make sure you email me or talk to me about questions you have before next week so that you don't run into any issues while you're there. All right, good deal.
What if somebody hasn't still